Love is a beacon light of a true human heart. Part 4 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on December 31st, 2017 in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Most people, they think dying is a terrible thing because they're not prepared. I am preparing you for the time of departure because then you're so used to it already and maybe you're looking forward more or less to that time. And mostly Master tells you in advance, so you take care of everything before you leave. So nothing bothers your mind at the time of departure, because if one thing still bothers you, if one thing still gets your attention and your desire, then you'll come back. Not necessarily as a human being, could be a worm, could be anything as long as you can satisfy your desire. So don't desire anything before you die. If you like to eat some apples, for God's sake, eat it. Eat 10 if you want to, and then go with ease. If you still want to eat an apple the moment you exit, then maybe you have to come back, not as a human, not even as a vendor of apples, but as a worm inside an apple to eat. Eat all day until you're fed up. Then maybe you'll be reborn again as a bigger worm to eat bigger apples or more apples. Who knows? Therefore, practice this meditation slowly, or your desires will leave you. You don't have to cut off the desires suddenly, except the ones that are harmful to you, like alcohol, drugs, meat, fish, animal people, products, intoxicant products. Otherwise, you don't have to cut everything else suddenly. You can do it gradually, okay? Every other thing, except the things that are harmful to your spiritual practice. And excuse me, many people ask me this question: is sexual activity harmful to spiritual practice? Tell me, is it or is it not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know why? Huh? You know it is, but because the masters say so. But do you know why?
Attachment?
No. No. People sometimes they don't love the person, so they don't attach to that person. What? Nobody knows yet? Okay. That action, that activity stops the flow of the spiritual influx, okay? And channels it out instead of keeping it inside. Got that? The moment something comes out of your body, in that moment, some of your spiritual influx is stopped, obstructed right there, and go out with it. Got that? So many saintly people, they are not married. They don't get married. Or they married before being a master, and then they gradually quit. Understand? It's the biggest loss for spiritual influx in that single act of pleasure. But don't fear a lot, because if you married, mostly after a long time, this kind of sexual desire wears off So St. Paul in the Bible, he say, it's better to be single, like me, meaning him. But if you cannot, then okay, you get married. But temper your desire. Yeah. Luckily, mostly married people, after they're married, they will be busy, building a house together, taking care of their home, having children, a lot of work. So they exhaust their brain power of desire. So mostly after getting married, you kind of taper off, and slowly you will gradually have no more time for that. One time, one of the monks asked me what he can do, because he was a monk long time ago, many years ago. But at that time, I was still very shy, so I told them to edit that part. At that time, I was young. Even to mention the word sex, I could not. Yeah, really. The first time they asked me that question, I mustered all my courage to answer it in plain language, but still very shy inside, even though I didn't look it. Many times, people, the disciples or non-disciples, ask me that question. I answer, and then I told them, cut it off. Nobody wants to know this kind of thing. Nobody needs it. But many people need. As the years roll by, I understand that humans really still need to ask that question and still need an answer. So today, I answer you. I don't feel that shy anymore. Too old now, I guess. Got used to the word. I'm telling you this in case you still want to know, okay? Because that kind of action, it seems harmless, yeah? It seems like it gives you only pleasure. But it is, in a way, detrimental to your spiritual practice. If you indulge too much in it, you will lose a lot of spiritual points. And you'll have to earn a lot back again, huh? That is really why many scriptures tell people to be moderate with sexual activity. And they advise you, or the masters advise you also, better not to have this physical contact, okay? Intimate contact before marriage. Like that, you're stuck with your partner no matter what. And then you will be learning to help each other more and be more friends. Because you don't have any choice, any other thing to compare with, better or worse, good or not good. You just stuck together, and that's good for you. If you have good intimacy with your partner, well, okay, enjoy it while it lasts. If you don't, even better for you. You see what I mean? That's why they advise you not to have physical, intimate contact with your partner before marriage. Well, of course, I didn't know all that. Please don't think I knew all that before, okay? I just knew it as the years of practice, as I learned more from heaven. Because when I'm in this body, borrow or not borrow, I still have to stay in it. And I still have to suffer like everyone else. I have to learn different things, okay? But many things I don't learn from humans' world, except the emotional ups and downs, or the suffering, physical, mental, that I have to experience also through the body. But other knowledge, like that one, I told you, between husband and wife, and physical intimacy, that I did not learn from human words. Nobody would teach you that. I bet you many masters, even 5th level masters, who told you, take it easy with your wife or husband's sexual activity, I bet you they also don't know why. They probably listened to their master before that, and their master listened to their master before that. You don't believe me? You go ask them. Don't show them this video first, okay? Go ask them first. See how they answer you. It's not like that. They probably say, oh, this is mundane stuff. It's lowly, so it's not saintly, it's not holy. You should respect the other human beings like your mother, your sister, or your brother, or your father, etc., etc., etc. And of course, your brain doesn't like to listen to that. Your mind doesn't believe all that. Your mind cannot be convinced because it's not true. Of course, surely you should respect everyone because any of your acquaintances, friends, or even animal people have one way or another been your friends or your mother, father, sister, and brother in countless lifetimes. Even Buddha had many fathers and mothers. Remember that? Because he's the one who can see the past and the future. Not every master can see that. And also not many masters can learn directly from heaven, the knowledge from heaven. This is not the highest heaven knowledge. Understand this? Just the simple knowledge within the shadow world. But not many masters have access to that. Have you ever heard that explained to you before? In any other school? Any Bible? Yes or no? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Many things I tell you, I learned from the heavens, your heavens, okay? My heaven is not there. Your heavens, even the highest one, is not even the beginning of my heavens. Understand? But this kind of small knowledge is not from the original universe, okay? It's from the lower universe. And if you can access that, you will learn many things. Many things I also don't want to tell you. Because I'm worried you will abuse it. You better just listen to what I say, the don'ts or do's, okay? That is that. Because you will abuse it. Look at this, is a proof for the most heinous abuse that any spiritual world would not be able to imagine. Writing the names of the heavenly abode for your trousers, your shirt, and whatever, and mix it together with maybe nappies or your monthly menstrual underwear. Maybe God doesn't mind, but the lower gods will mind. They count everything wrong you do and make excuses to punish you, to take away your spiritual merit, to take away the connection with you, the collective merit. So many things I am afraid to tell you. For example, people who drink alcohol, I'm not telling you what, I'm just telling an example. This is true, but I'm not telling you the remedy because I'm worried you will abuse it. If somebody drinks alcohol, for example, if I have to drink alcohol for any reason at all that you can think of, I could dilute the alcohol effect. I could nullify it by simple material, something from this world only. Don't have to go to even astral level to cure the alcohol effect and damage to your body and other spiritual concerns. Everybody tells you alcohol is bad for you, don't drink. That you know. Because you get drunk, You damage your nerves, your brain, and if you're older, the damaged brain tissue doesn't grow back. You know that. Everybody knows or not? Yeah? Well, if you do research, you know.